Good morning, people. It's been a while since I did a vlog. It is 8:47 a.m., January 26th. Got back from San Jose just 7 a.m. today. And what else? I mean, I had just come back from New York on Friday, so I haven't been able to catch a break. I've just been like back to back to back. And then next week, I'm even going to NorCal. Then the week after that, I'm going to the Philippines. So it's very, very busy. But at the end of the day, I'm very grateful to have these experiences because, not everybody can just take these trips and, get time off and stuff like that. So I'm grateful for the work that I do to be able to, have the opportunity to, work remotely and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know when the last time I did video. Oh, probably like it's been a week at the very least, only because when I left for New York last week, obviously I wasn't posting any of these. But yeah, honestly, the New York trip was really fun, and I think I got a lot of like inspiration in general. It was snowing our first 2 days there, Saturday, Sunday, and then apparently now this weekend or this past weekend, it was like a blizzard. So I'm glad that we were able to get out of there when we did. Otherwise, we probably would have been like snowed in. But yeah, it's also been pretty cold in California, but not as cold as the East Coast. And I guess I was not ready for that. I was like freezing. I obviously had my thermal wear, a jacket, beanie, and all that. I had to get a scarf, and because I didn't know like how cold it would be, but I'm glad I did. And shout out to Jason because now I know how to actually wear the scarf. But yeah, I think all of that was just a lot of new experiences and just walking the city. And I wish LA was a bit more like walkable because it kind of is like you kind of need to have a car to drive in the city and to go anywhere. But yeah, what else? Also on the weekend, I went to Impressions Expo, so it was like very, very busy. And then went thrifting yesterday, so I'm excited for that. I think another, like, I guess I'm excited in general to like kind of fix my wardrobe because for the longest time, I've been trying to do a capsule closet. So, like, different colors, statement pieces, whatever basics, that are all in the same color family so that it's very easy to like plug and play, pair it up. I don't think that's gonna work for me because growing up, I've noticed that I actually have been more of like a statement piece girly, at least for shoes. Because growing up in like a private school, it's like okay, I can only wear like XYZ shoes to accessorize myself because you're wearing the uniform. Then eventually getting into college, it's like okay, I liked cool pieces, I like being loud and bold. But then I guess post grad, I wanted to be more like sophisticated and I don't know, be an adult. So that's when I tried to do my capsule closet. I never fully finished it because I think colors were always, I was always drawn to like cool pieces, cool silhouettes, etc. like that. And even for Kiliko, it's like I like cool pieces. I like things that are unique and things that are loud and colorful. And so I think I'm now getting to the point where I have to mentally understand that I could have a mixture of both, and I don't need to just stick to a capsule closet. And I should be free to kind of experiment with different color palettes and stuff like that. And I think it'll also, push me with Kiliko to not just do, the not necessarily the basic stuff, but also like, get out of my bubble and my comfort zone. So I got some pieces that I'm like, okay, I definitely can work with it. It's not the things I would typically buy for my I guess like my capsule closet, but I'm going to, kind of go through my closet and see what should stay and what should go. Because there's some pieces that I kind of have in the closet and I haven't used it in a while too. So I'm like, okay, I want to be more intentional with all the pieces that I have. But yeah, so I think that's what I'm going to do today. It's been a while since I've like fully reset. So I think today I need to, I need to clean up a lot of stuff. I mean, you don't see it here, but it's like all the stuff that I have like from New York. I was junk journaling. I have to organize my stuff. I have to do my laundry and stuff like that. So yeah, I have to kind of just use this day to reset, but also I have a lot of work to get done. So I am hoping to get as much done as possible, and then we'll see from there. But yeah, I mean, I'm kind of going all over the place because it's been a while since I even like talked or like even journaled, so like my thoughts are like everywhere. But yeah, one thing that I am glad about like Impressions Expo is like the people that I have met. I did like a Killing Cove video about like the people I met, but like more of like an overview since that's more of like the business side. But then this is like my personal diary dump. But genuinely, I was so happy to see so many people like come up to my boyfriend and they really like the sweater. Sorry, the well, I was wearing the sweater, he was wearing the jersey, and so I was just really happy to, you know, like instant gratification of like, oh wow, like my stuff actually is good. Like I should be proud of myself, especially, you know, creating those things and not being a designer, not having a formal fashion background. I think, you know, that's really awesome. And that's also kind of the trend of like, you know, where not necessarily where fashion is going, but it's like, you know, a lot of these bigger brands have creative directors that don't necessarily have like a fashion background, you know, they just kind of are like relevant and they kind of have you know, a vision, and you know, they're able to critique certain things and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm glad that I was kind of able to step into this, and I think now that gave me a little boost of confidence to continue doing that. And then yeah, just meeting the other Filipinos too and everything, I think it was awesome, and just hearing their advice in general. One thing that I need to be doing is like being more intentional every single day with like, you know, what I want to achieve, and that was like some of the advice that I was like given. And so I want to really, you know, map out and be very specific for my entire life of everything that I want to do. So I know that I was kind of doing that with, you know, my journaling and entries and everything that I've been doing and, you know, trying new things. And so given that, I think I will be not necessarily changing some stuff, but, you know, maybe adding some things or being even more intentional. But yeah, so I guess that was my little life update for the week. I have a lot to get done, and I want to also finish, you know, my Balikbayan box before I leave on Friday. Oh my goodness, everything is so busy. But yeah, so I guess today I'm going to focus on cleaning up laundry. Hopefully Balikbayan box. And yeah, if I could get those done, then I can kind of reset for everything else and the work that I have to do. I'm probably gonna have to drink caffeine because I'm not really a caffeine person, but I'm running on like no sleep, so I'll be doing that. But yeah, thanks for watching the vlog. I hope you're doing well. If this is Sarah down the line in 10 years, I hope that everything works out, you know? You see yourself building all this, so I hope you just keep at it and keep doing you. Okay. And if you're just anybody else watching this, I hope you're also achieving your dreams and doing everything that you want to do, because, you know, I'm still figuring it out too. Okay. Bye, everybody.